Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Play 1, Lesson 3. Sorry it's been a while, but I thought I'd just give you a kind of quick check-in, see what you're up to, and yeah, have a quick kind of playthrough of some stuff. So first things first, let's do just a little bit of copying. Hopefully your instruments are in tune. If they're not, maybe send me an email. I can give you some tips or some websites you can check out that will help you tune those, or a quick Zoom call to just help you on your way there, but hopefully they're not too bad. So we're going to start off with a little bit of copying on the open strings. I'll play something, you play it back to me, okay? So on the A. Okay, now on the D. And on the G next. And finally on the C. Cool. Now, if you manage those and they were fairly easy, let's try another thing this time. This is all about how far through the bow can you get. It's a bit like dribbling a ball in football. It's all about control and keeping everything kind of close at hand and knowing what you're doing. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and make a C, open C, last for 4 beats, 4 counts. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, stop, with a little flick at the end. So I'll show you it again. We're going to count 4 seconds. We're going to try and get right to the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, flick. Okay, let's try it all together. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, flick. One more time with the C. 1, 2, 3, 4, flick. And what we're seeing is we're seeing your whole arm keep moving right to the end. Okay, we're going to try it on the G. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, flick. And if you watch my bow, it's going nice and straight. If you glance down at yours, or maybe get your mum or your dad to help you, see how straight your bow's going. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, flick. Now we'll try the D. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the A. This is the hardest. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the A, you want to try and make sure that this arm doesn't kind of drop down and you catch the D string. So let's try that one more time with the A. Keep your arm nice and high up in the air. Kind of pretend you're playing bagpipes, or I don't know, you're being a chicken. Okay, so 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant, right. Hopefully that's okay. Try it maybe once this video is finished. Have a go on your own. Make it the first thing you do when you get your cello out, all of that kind of stuff. Okay, we're going to do a tiny bit of copying using our fingers. This time we're going to warm up our left hand. So I'm always going to start with an open A, and then we're going to add in some other fingers. So we're going to try, nice and easy. We're going to go A, 1. You play with that? Let's do that one again. Brilliant. Okay, so this time. And then. And then the final super duper like top level game here. Now remember, the secret to getting your first finger right is before you start playing, put your thumb around the back of your first finger sticker and then just leave it there for the whole time, okay? So let's do one more of those. This is like the really difficult one. Okay, now if you could do that, that is absolutely amazing. If you couldn't, give it another go and just, like I say, get your first finger moving, get it going up and down, keep it moving. It will get easier. Now we're going to start off properly today by playing along with Lift Off. So I'll just give you a few seconds to find your music for liftoff. Pause the video if you can't find it or you haven't got your book ready. Try and get yourself set up so you've got your music in the same kind of line of sight as your screen that you're watching me on, okay? So that could be, if you're watching it on an iPad or something, put it on the stand next to the page you're using. Then you can watch me, hear it, and see the music. If, like me, you've got something in the distance, have your stand in the way. Okay, so we're going to play through Liftoff with the CD. Are you ready? So we need half bows on each note, like we were talking about in the last lesson. So we're going to be going a big circle if you can do it. If you don't want to do the circles or you're going to knock off a vase on the fireplace or something, just down, up, up, different directions, all fine. Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, hopefully you all remember that pause on the final note. Just in case you didn't, let's try that one more time. Turn the music up a little bit because I'm going to ask you to play it even louder, okay? So everyone in your house can hear you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, now like I say, bit of a play-through lesson today. So we're going to catch up with what was going on with Copycat. So the last lesson, we were looking at Copycat nice and slowly, checking out all the notes. So if you're feeling a bit out of practice with that, maybe pause this now, go back, do the second lesson again, come back to this. It's around the halfway mark. If not, if you're ready and you're up for the challenge, let's do Copycat. And I am going to play your part with you to help you along here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So we're going to get ready on the G with our first finger. Ready? 3, 4. Now we start getting ready on the D string. Remember the CD plays first. So D, D, 1, 1, 3, 4. Let's see if we can do the rest of it without me talking. Brilliant, hopefully you managed that. If you didn't, go back, rewind the video, have another go. Right, next up on our list from the last lesson was Rhythm Fever. Now, make sure you get your first finger in the right place. Be ready for that tricky middle section. Hopefully you've spent a bit of time looking at that middle section. If it's still tricky, don't worry about it. If you get lost in those middle 4 bars, get ready for when the tune comes back at the end, okay? So, Rhythm Fever coming up. Let's figure it out. so nice short bows on that, all of those crotchets, all of those first fingers working really, really well. If you still find that middle section tricky, remember the secret is to go back, start on the last bar of line 2, and just slowly like that, then gradually speed it up. Okay, last thing for this kind of catch-up lesson and check-in lesson is we're going to play through Here It Comes. We were talking last time about doing foods for that middle line, weren't we? So the middle line where you've only got one note per bar, the suggestion in the book is fish and chips and ice cream. So you'd go just like our warm-up game. So if you're having trouble thinking of a food for yourself, remember our warm-up game was on the A string. What did you have for breakfast? So let's try it. I'm going to ask you that. You come up with a food that might be a better food to use for the middle line than whatever you were thinking of before. So, what did you have for breakfast? It's always sausages. It always sounds like sausages to me. But whatever it was, use that. If not, use your favourite food. You could have or you could have spaghetti bolognese, and they would all fit. So you'd end up with something like that. Okay, so here we go. Here it comes from the beginning. Let's see if we can do this straight through. Get your first fingers ready. I've got to lean down and press play, but you can get your first fingers ready. Thumb behind the sticker, first finger not pressing down yet because we're going to start an A, but near to that sticker. And just before you start, just check how you're sitting. If you're on a dining chair and your feet don't touch the ground, next time you go to practice, get some books, put them underneath your feet. Just check the horseshoe shaped bit is roughly where the pocket is on your top, or where your school logo will be on your school top, that kind of thing. Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Down the A, then D1. Last line. Brilliant. Right, hopefully you kept up with that. Like I say, short check-in lesson today just to see how you're all getting on. If you would like some suggestions for some more music or things to move on to next, just ask your parents to send me an email. You can send it either to me, I think they've probably got my email address, or you can send it to TAYM and they'll forward it on to me and we'll get you some new stuff and some new things to think about. Keep playing and enjoying the sunshine. Mostly keep playing. And I'll see you all again, hopefully, in person soon. Goodbye.